Let's testify about the strength of Jacob. Jacob was not like Samson with some physical strength to fight great battles and win them. In fact, he never even led an army for battle or anything of sort. However, he is known as the man who contended with both humans and God and then prevailed. So where is the strength of Jacob? Because when you read the account that Genesis gives about the life of Jacob, he was in fact a person who was meek and would do anything to avoid confrontation. For instance, when Esau was out there in the field hunting animals and bringing home meat and all those things, he was content with staying among the tents. He would rather stay home and cook than go out there and do what his brother was doing. Also, when he went to the house of Laban and Laban cheated him with Leah, he simply agreed to serve another 7 years for Rachel. There are so many instances that talks about how meek he was. Even when he was leaving the house of Laban, he would rather do it secretly because he didn't want a situation whereby Laban would oppose him. And when he was about to meet Esau again, after he had run away from home and taken his blessings, he prayed so much to God because he was really afraid. He cried out to God that God will save his life. Looking at the account of Jacob, he knew how to choose his battles. He knew that when he needed the blessings of a father, he had to contend for it with his brother. And he knew that when he needed the blessings of God, he had to contend with that man. He wrestled with him until almost daybreak. And he said, I will not let you go until you bless me. He was strategic. He wasn't distracted. He wasn't focusing on the wrong battles. Today, we have an inheritance of blessings in Christ Jesus. And we also have to contend for our faith because the manifestation of that blessings works with our faith. So Jude tells the believers in Jude 3 that they should contend for their faith. That is where we are today. There are so many things that can distract us. There are so many theories, so many arguments, so many things that the word is speaking into our ears, so many things that we open up our spirit to receive. And if you are not careful, it will distract you and you get to the point where you have even lost focus of the true blessings. But we need to stand as believers and contend for the faith that we have in Christ because that is a worthy cause. How are you contending for your faith? How are you contending for what you have received through Jesus Christ? Meditate on this and I hope it will be a blessing to you.